Well, lads, what's the crack? So this is gonna be my first Modern Warfare 3 upload. It's 65 and 9 on Interchange. I know 65 doesn't seem great, but it's one of the better scores I've gotten so far. Anyways, struggling with the game a little bit. I'm not crazy on it. Like when I first got Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, like I really enjoyed the two of them, and I wanted to keep playing it, keep playing it, keep playing it. Like anytime I got the chance, and I don't feel the same about Modern Warfare 3. Came home from work today and I didn't even get on it straight away. I was kind of like, I have a few bits to do, but like, if I was playing like Black Ops or something, or a new game that I'd have to get my hands on, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. Fuck whatever has to be done in the house. I don't give a shit. And then like, when you go on to it, I rage at a lot of things on it, and it's because it's a new game and people are playing kind of bitchy and kind of campy and whatever, and like you can't run around freely. Excuse me. But what can I do? What can you do about it? Like lost my train of thought completely after that. Yeah, I'm still coughing on and off, guys. So I'm trying my best to do this commentary as I am. I'm still not 100%. I'm not as bad as I was. I'm still coughing on and off, as I said. So basically, this was supposed to be just kind of my first Modern Warfare 3 upload and just a few thoughts on the game and so on. So far, I am liking it, as I said, not loving it. The snipers, as everyone predicted, are pretty just ridiculous. They're a one bullet kill, which they should be. I agree they should be. But I'm getting outgunned basically at close range by sniper rifles, and that's not what they are. Sniper rifles are not close range weapons. People, I don't know. Oh, it's actually making me angry even thinking about it right now. So it is. Like even when you shoot a guy, he's still able to bring his scope up, and like in a split second and shoot you. And there's no bullet flinch. There's no like flinch from the gun. But if I was to get shot with a submachine gun or assault rifle, my gun would kick to the side or to the right. You'd get some flinch back off of it, and you'd maybe a few bullets would miss and you'll die. But that's not the way it is with the snipers. There's no flinch or anything like that, and the speed they come up at, they seem to come up even faster than they did in Modern Warfare 2. I honestly think they do. I'd love to see some statistics on how fast the gun actually comes up, like how quick it was compared to other games, because it is killing me so fast. Run into a lot of campers as well on it. Obviously, I ran into a guy there just in the game before this. I only got this game there about 20 minutes ago, and what can I do, guys? I'm still coughing here. I'm trying my best. Like they're like, we're gonna put in support streaks for people who aren't that good, and they're still gonna be able to get the kill streaks even when they run around and cap flags and all that. But they still camp. People still camp with them. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna camp anyway, and even if I do die, fuck it, I'm still gonna get my kill streak, because they just keep building into each other, or because they just keep building on even when I die. And then you'll get the guys who are like camping their ass off with a bouncing Betty or a claymore, and it's boring. The game doesn't not interest me as much as other games have. I'm looking more forward to Skyrim more than this game. I think I'm going to be playing Skyrim a lot more than this game. I'm probably going to play this game a lot. Like I've played all the Call of Duty a lot, but basically I'm playing it just for the sake of playing a new game. There's not much more I can say nearly about the whole thing, but let me think. I'm trying to think of other things that like have come into my head. The AC-130 I have found is absolutely crap. I don't know. Don't know about other people, but I'm not enjoying using the AC-130 at all. I think it's absolutely garbage. The Reaper reward, that kill streak, that needs a buff. You get hit markers with it. It's a fucking missile launcher. You can't get a hit marker when you fucking drop a missile like 10 feet away from someone. The robot drone needs a buff as well. Takes too many bullets to kill someone. As far from what I've used it 2 or 3 times, and it just takes too many bullets to kill someone. What else? I love the specialist packages. With all the kill streaks, it's like you're on fucking crack, and it's like you're on crack when you get them. You're like sprinting around the map at like unbelievably fast, and you throw things so fast. You shoot, reload, everything. Like it's absolutely an awesome idea they put into the game, just for something different, something new. I'm probably going to try and get an MOAB gameplay with that. It's going to be fairly difficult, but I'm going to try my best to get it anyways. What else is there? I don't even have the gameplay in front of me here, so I can't even refer to the gameplay. I didn't want to talk about the gameplay in this because I kind of wanted to give my thoughts on the actual game instead of focusing on the game itself. But map wise, I like some of the maps, and then there's other maps I don't like. As I said, there is a lot of camping, and they have kind of taken away those power positions, which I do and don't like. There are some positions that are fairly stupid though. There's some spots, windows, rooms that are just overlooking flags, and people are just camping in there staring at the flags. I'd still consider that a type of a power position. You're able to stand at your flag and just kill people as they jump onto it, and to me that is boring. I played a game, as I was saying there, with a guy who was camping. He was using like AC-130 and whatever, and he did not move the whole game long. He camped over the C flag on whatever the map's name was. I can't remember. There's too many to actually name. I know Interchange, Village, Arcadian, I think it is, and that's it. They're the only ones I can actually think of off the top of my head. The maps aren't memorable. There's nothing special about any of the maps. They're all just very linear kind of. A lot of choke points, a lot of corridors and so on. Like there's not really there in the maps to interest you. There's no point of like where you can control and dominate the game or anything like that. Like on Black Ops, you had that theater room on Hanoi, or you had the cliffside on Crisis where you could see into the spawn. Like things like that make the game fun. You know, you have somewhere where you can control things on your own. But the way they've made the maps is you can't control what happens in the game. You have to depend on your teammates, and I think that was pretty unfair because you can't play on your own then basically. If I don't know, some commentators might prove me wrong, like bigger commentators might prove me wrong, that they don't need a party to play with or whatever, or they don't need 2 or 3 people to play with. But as far as I've seen so far, that you do need one, because the teammates you're being put with are absolutely ridiculous. A guy went 2-27 on our team the other night, and all I could hear was enemy advanced UAV inbound, stealth bomber, UAV, counter UAV. Like, for them to get those kill streaks when they're going 9-19 is completely unfair. I know, obviously, he didn't get an advanced UAV when he was 9-19. Maybe he did, actually. He could have capped a flag. I don't know. I don't care. But it's stupid. Rewarding players like that, it actually has ruined the game. Because there actually are good players out there who deserve to get the kill streaks, but yet they're just going, here, have an advanced UAV, here, have a stealth bomber, here, have this, have this, have this. And it's just stupid. It really is idiotic. So my verdict on the game so far is it's not as good as Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 has bullshit. They should have just took the bullshit out and left it at that. They shouldn't start fucking messing with the kill streaks or anything like that. And to go and say the game is more gun based, I don't think so. I don't think the game is more gun based at all. Look how many kill streaks they've put into the game. It actually is a joke. Excuse me. Panic knifing. Supposedly they fixed panic knifing. They haven't. I've been panic knifed plenty of times. It was announced that panic knife had been fixed or solved or whatever. It hasn't been at all. What have they done to fix it? Has anyone actually seen a noticeable improvement in panic knifing? I know this sounds like a bit of a rant or whatever, but it kind of is. You know, I'm getting my frustrations out of the game that have been annoying me the last while. But oh shit, I've been talking for nearly 9 minutes now, and the game's like 9.5 minutes long. Even though I sped up like the Osprey. Yeah, the Osprey's pretty good. I got a shit ton of hit markers with it. If I hadn't sped it up, I could have showed you, but I got a shit ton of hit markers with it. Yeah, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it anyway. 65-9. I don't know when my next game's gonna be, but I have a 57-5 kill confirmed, so I might put that up next. See you guys.